Hi, I'm Daniel, I'm a sleep physician, and if you have insomnia, this channel is for you. The first steps towards sleeping better are typically pretty straightforward using CBTI. However, once you've mastered the core techniques, the second step is more difficult. That's letting go of preoccupations, worrying less, thinking less about sleep. But a good place to start may be a sleep detox. Super excited having you back here. Hope you're doing really good. And if you're new to the channel, a big welcome to you. We're going to start off with reading an email from Tessie. I hope I'm saying that right. Tessie has been, very engaged in the channel, left a lot of comments, and I had an email conversation with him a few days ago. And this led me to kind of think of this concept of a sleep detox. And I will get to that after using this email as kind of a framework, let's call it that. So when's this? It's all 6 days ago. Tessie emailed me telling me a little bit about his difficulty sleeping. And I'm just going to read a few things here. He's writing, in regards to previous therapies, I've tried 3 rounds of sleep restriction. I've read most of the CBTI related textbooks, a few of the foundational texts on sleep medicine, and haven't had much progress. I'm not sure what to do exactly. I want to add to that Tessie's of course engaged in this channel, and I know he's also on Reddit. And so after reading this, I realized that, of course, like at this point in time, Tessie had all like the information, the facts, that he needs. Like I know a lot of you that have been following this channel, for example. A lot of people out there know the basics. You understand bedtime restriction. You know that spending less time in bed is important as a first step towards sleeping better, because that builds a sleep drive. You understand the concept of sleep drive. You understand stimulus control, leaving the bed when you are frustrated in bed and can't fall asleep, not to associate the bed with sleep. Now, those first steps for many people are enough. Bedtime restriction, stimulus control are often enough for people. But when that is insufficient, the next step is the hard one. That is, letting go of preoccupations, worrying less, not thinking about sleep, like disengaging from the whole process of trying to sleep better. That is the really hard part with CBTI. But reading this email from Tessie, I realized, he as many other people are really trying to, figure out why they can't sleep, etc. And a good place to take a step back and to kind of like take a further step towards sleeping better may be a sleep detox. Committing, I said in my email to Tessie here, I said 2 weeks, committing 2 weeks to not, engaging at all in any like type of online or other search for information. Meaning you go off Reddit, you don't Google anything about sleep. You take a pause from this channel. You don't read anything about sleep in a textbook or anything else. You just completely kind of detox from like all this information that may be not helpful for you. That may be like, clogging up your system in a lack for a better word. So cleansing yourself for, let's say, 2 weeks, being completely, off the grid in terms of like sleep, may be something that could be helpful. A concept that I just kind of like made up myself. I have no evidence base for it, but I kind of intuitively believe that for many people it could be helpful to see what happens after a sleep detox period. Curious to hear your thoughts on this, and as always, any comments, more than welcome. I really enjoy those, of course. And if you want to drop me a line, please send me an email, daniel@insomniainsight.co, and hope to have you back here real soon. Until then, take it easy.